Hi, hello, welcome to the first episode of WCZ Quiz, a fun-filled session with the fans. We will be discussing about them and their interest in women's cricket. This WCZ Joe is this WCZ quiz is presented by On the Run and Herbie. So why are we doing it now? As you know, the holiday season is approaching with Christmas and New Year, and there is a break between WBBL and the series between South Africa and Pakistan in January. So we thought this would be a good time to interact with the fans and have a casual chat with them while testing their knowledge and interest in women's cricket through a quiz. In the first episode, we have Legha Shri, who will be joining us from Chennai. Let's see what she has got. Hello, Legha. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, sir.
So, Legha, tell us about you. Good evening, Legha. Tell us about yourself.
I am Legha Shri. I am from Chennai. Currently, I am doing my master's in anthropology, and I am a bit nervous and excited because it's my first live show.
Great, congratulations. Let's see how it goes. Let me give a small. First, tell me, how did you get your interest in women's cricket? Who is your favorite player and things like that?
Actually, what to say? Actually, I started to follow women's cricket only from the year 2018. Before that, I was not a
Okay.
big fan of any women's cricket. I was just following only Indian women's cricket team during the women's T20 challenge 2018. From that moment
Yeah.
only, I got interest to follow about women's cricket in international level. My favorite team is Australia, Indian women's cricket, and my favorite player is Smriti Mandhana and Eris Pillai.
Smriti Mandhana and
Eris Pillai.
oh, okay, Ellis Perry. Well, Ellis Perry is everyone's favorite. So let's. Uh, so women's T20 challenge had a huge role in making your interest grow in women's cricket, right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us about the recent women's T20 challenge. What did you like about it? Which team did you support?
I supported Trailblazers because of Smriti Mandhana, and eventually they also won the trophy at the end. In that, Sophie Eccleston performed really well, and but but I thought that Velocity team will win because after seeing their second match performance in which they scored very less, and many started to criticize the women's standard of women's cricket in that match. But if the same thing happened in men's cricket, they will appreciate the bowling performance. But it's not happened in women's cricket. They are criticizing the standard.
Well, that's been the story of our sport, isn't it? Uh, Let me give a small briefing about the quiz that's going to happen, that we are going to participate in. So we have 10 questions, which 6 will be MCQs, 3 will be graphics, and 1 will be a video question. You will have 30 seconds to get the answer right for each question. Hear it clearly. If you are not getting any pronunciation right or if there is any issues, ask again. However, the video and the graphics will not be repeated. If you get 3 questions right, you will be getting on the run gift hamper. If you get 6 right, then you will be getting on the run as well as a Herbie gift hamper. Once you get 8 right, you will be getting a Women's Flick Zone magazine. However, if you get all 10 right, then you are up for a signed miniature bat. Right? Understood? Any queries?
No, sir.
Okay, let's get it started. Your first question is, who is the first player to score a T20I century? Your options are Deandra Doughton, Meg Lanning, Chandra Fritz.
Meg Lanning.
Well, I'm sorry, Legha, it is not Meg Lanning. Meg Lanning scored the T20I century in 2014. However, it was Deandra Doughton who scored a century against South Africa in the 2010 T20 World Cup. In the 2010 T20 World Cup. She came in at 56 for 4 and smashed a 38 ball 100. Uh, just like and helped the team start the tournament with a win. Right. The next question is who made a T28 debut in the inaugural match of the 2009 T20 World Cup. Your options are Shabnim Ismail, Stephanie Taylor, Marisa Aguilera.
Sir, can you repeat the option?
Okay, Shabnim Ismail, Stephanie Taylor, Marisa Aguilera.
Stephanie Taylor.
I'm sorry, Legha. It is Marisa Aguilera who made her debut in the first match of the 2009 T20 World Cup, and she was also the captain in the match. If you remember, there is one other player who has achieved a similar feat, George Bailey in the men's game. He made his T28 debut against India as the captain. Okay. Uh, Moving on, this is an image question. Image will come in front of you, and then we will ask you a question. You'll have 30 seconds to get the answer right. Identify the player. Did you see the image?
Yes, sir.
Identify the player. Now give me the answer.
So she is South Africa player.
Yeah, that's a start. Your time is running out. Take a guess.
I think it's Laura. Laura.
I'm sorry, I have to. Your time has run out, so we can't give it to you. It's Laura Valverde, it is, but your time has run out. Don't get nervous. Take your time. You have 30 seconds to get the right answer. So just be cool and okay. We'll give it to you. You have got it right. So you have got the first question right. Just pace yourself. Don't get tensed. Take your time and get it right. Right? Okay. Cool. Let's go to the fourth question. Which edition did Pakistan make their World Cup debut? The Pakistan women's team. Which edition did they made their World Cup debut? Your options are 1993, 1997, and 2000.
1997.
Congratulations, you have got it right. The Pakistan made their international debut in January 1997 in New Zealand, and followed by a tour in Australia, and they eventually played the 1997 ODI World Cup in India. That is their first one. You are picking your pace, Legha. You have got 2 right so far. Now we will be moving to the 5th question, which will be an image that will be coming up. Identify the player. This should be an easy one for you. Your time is running out. Take a guess.
Can you say from which country this player belongs?
Sorry?
Can you say from which country this player belongs? The image.
She has won WBBL twice, once as a player and as a captain.
That's Elise Pelly?
No, it is not. It is Rachel Haynes. She won it as a player in the first season.
Recently also their team won the WBBL title.
Yeah, she recently won the WBL title as the captain with Sydney Thunders. It's okay. You have got 2 right out of 5. We have still 5 questions to go. You can still make it up. Moving on, the 6th question is, who was the player of the match in the final of the 2018 T20 World Cup between England and Australia? Your options are Alyssa Healy, Ashley Gardner, and Ellis Perry.
Ashley Gardner.
Well, that's right. I was thinking that you would go with Ellis Perry this time because you are a huge Ellis Perry fan. However, you have got it right. It is Ashley Gardner who was the player of the match for taking three crucial wickets, giving away just 22 runs in the final. Uh, you are turning it around. You have got 3 out of 6 so far. We'll move to the seventh question, which will be a visual. An image will come, and then we'll be asking the question. Which eyes match with the player?
C.
That's right. You have got it right. You know who it is?
Yes, Sri Lankan captain.
Can you name her?
Attupattu.
Yeah, it is Samari Attapattu, the Sri Lankan captain. And is he your favorite? How did you get it right?
I know her image clearly well.
Right, that really helped here. It is the Sri Lankan captain, and she was the leading run scorer in the recently concluded Women's T20 Challenge as well. You have got 4 right. You have won the on the run gift hamper now. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Moving on to the eighth question. This should be a easy question for you because you are from Chennai. Let's see who if you can get it right. Who is the last cricketer to debut for India from Tamil Nadu? Your options are: who is the last player to debut for India from Tamil Nadu? Your options are MD Tirishkamani, Dayalan Hemalata, Nirendra Nagarajan.
Dayalan Hemalata.
Of course, it is Dayalan Hemalata. She made her debut in 2018, and she's also the Tamil Nadu captain. She has played 6 ODIs and 7 T20s so far. Do you know her? Do you follow her?
Yes,
or is it just a guess?
No, sir. I know, sir.
That's great. Congratulations, you have got 5 right. You have got on the run as well as the Herbie gift hamper. Now we will be moving to the 9th question, which will be a video. Once the video is done, listen to the video carefully. Then we will be asking you a question.
Okay, sir.
It's incredibly exciting. That's all I can say. She's almost taken her game to the next level over this sort of six-month break. I read the article yesterday saying she was bigger and faster and stronger, and I can definitely see that out on the training paddock. She's bowling a really heavy ball at the moment in the nets, which is making it quite challenging for us to face, and she's hitting the ball ridiculously hard as well. So
I
You
can't
heard the
able to
video?
hear the no, sir. Only the Alice Perry picture just came, sir. Alisa Healy picture.
You are not able. The video audio wasn't audible.
No, sir.
Okay, we'll
it's
play it.
incredibly exciting. That's all I can say. She's almost taken her game to the next level over this sort of six-month break. I read the article yesterday saying she was bigger and faster and stronger, and I can definitely see that out on the training paddock. She's bowling a really heavy ball at the moment in the nets, which is making it quite challenging for us to face, and she's hitting the ball ridiculously hard as well. So
Can you hear it?
No,
Did you
sir.
hear it?
No, sir. Only the picture is visible. Audio is
Okay,
not visible.
let's come back to it later. I'll go to the next question. Who has the best T20I bowling figures? Okay, your options are Anjali Chand from Nepal, Mas Elisa from Malaysia, Bastogo Mebdi from Botswana.
Sir, can you repeat?
Anjali Chand, Nepal, Mal Elisa from Malaysia, Bastogo Mebdi from Botswana. Who has the best T20I bowling figures?
Anjali from Nepal.
Yes, it is right. You have got it right. It is Anjali from Nepal. She took 6 for 0 against Maldives in 2019. Congratulations. Now we will be asking the last question. We are entering the final question here. Which was India's first ODI series win at home? Which was India's first ODI series win at home? Your options are India versus Australia in 1984, India versus England in 1995, India versus New Zealand in 1985.
India versus New Zealand.
I'm sorry, Legha, it is India versus England in 1985. However, you have won both the on the run and the Herbie gift hampers. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
So tell us, Legha, how was this experience? Your first live show. You're talking about women's cricket.
Actually, I was bit nervous because this was my first live shows and questions are very tricky. For some questions, I can't able to answer.
It is totally fine, Legha. It is more about participation rather than winning. We are just having a fun quiz here, and nevertheless, you have also won both the gift hampers, so you should be proud of yourself. It is your support and passion for the game that keeps us going. Do support us. So that's it for the first episode of the Women's Crick Zone quiz, and uh, presented by On the Run and Herbie. We will be asking the question for the next week's episode now. Please listen carefully. You will have to mail the answer to quiz@womenscrickzone.com, and whoever gets it right first will be the lucky participant for the next episode. The question is, what is England's highest T28 total? What is England's highest T28 total? That is the question. There will not be any options. You can send the answers to quiz@womenscrickzone.com. Whoever gets it right first will be the participant for the next episode. Thank you so much for supporting us. This is WCZ Quiz, powered by On the Run and Herbie.